I have a gift for knowing, for sensing unhappiness. Her eyes shone with a fierce intensity. I sympathize with unhappy men. She placed a soft hand on his waist and pressed lightly. He shook off the hand. Logan walked away, lengthening his stride. "I could make you happy," called the girl. Her voice drifted after him faintly. "Make you happy." Happy. Logan turned the word over in his mind. Restlessness gnawed at him. You can't buy happiness. But, of course, you could. The hallucimill on Robert was one of the city's largest. The drugs, administered by trained professionals, were non-addictive. Logan had tried several and found that LF produced the happiest effects. Lysergic foam, an extension of the old LSD formula developed more than a century and a half ago. It required 60 seconds to run a man's bloodstream. After that, expanded consciousness. Synthetic bliss. LF, Logan told the man in white. Dosage? Standard. Follow me, please. Logan was taken into the blue room, a small padded chamber with a table, a chair, and a blue floor, and nothing else. A woman was coming out of the room. Her face was papery, her eyes still partially glazed. Logan took the drug flask handed him, swallowed the contents. "Have a good lift," the man in white said as he closed the door. Logan sat down in the chair, keeping his eyes closed for a full minute, allowing the LF to work itself into his blood. Then he relaxed, opened his eyes. A terrible illumination fired the room, and Logan knew it was going to be a bad lift. Window, he thought. Got to reach the window. It was open when he reached it, and fell out the window, dropping rapidly into the heart of 3 Mile Complex. A short, squat man caught him. "You were running," the man said. "That's fine." "No, I was falling. There's a difference. It's a big difference." It was important that he be understood. "I fell from a window. Fell." Logan twisted away, began to run. He ran through hissing fire galleries. The world smelt of dream dust, and a million voices were dirging the coda to Black Flower. The short, squat man dropped him with a blow. "Again," said the man, crouched. But Logan had the gun. He didn't need to take any more of this damned punishment. He pulled the trigger, and the world exploded. On the way out, the attendant grinned at Logan. "You were really lifted. Like another?" "No thanks," said Logan, and he left the building. He didn't feel any better. On the upper level, he slowed. A group of youngsters approached him, their palms glowing like blue fireflies in the soft dark. As they passed, Logan heard snatches of heated argument. "The Reddies don't remember we've got rights, too. They'd just better begin to..." Echoes of the Little War. Logan moved on toward the play of colored lights on the glass house ahead. The big dome was frosted in white, and interior images were indistinct. A contortion of naked, masked bodies formed a high, arched entrance, and the steps leading inside were illuminated from below. "Pleasure," gleamed a step. "Satisfaction," gleamed another. "Rare delights," gleamed a third. Logan entered. "Your pleasure is our pleasure, sir," a flax-haired girl said to him mechanically. She was seated at a flow desk and wore red satin transplants. Logan placed his right palm flat to the desk. An inaudible click. The desk would bill him later for the visit. He walked into the stag room. It was awash in sexuality. Here were beach girls from Mexico and California, Japanese maidens with shy eyes, Italian girls with moon bodies, pert Irish lads, slim exotics from Calcutta, cool English women, and full-figured French girls. All here because they were lonely or bored or oversexed, because they were looking for someone new or escaping from someone old, or for no reason at all except that the glass house was here to be used and it was time for a mingling and a touching in a shadow search for love. You never find the people that you meet in dreams. A girl with a blue palm swayed towards Logan. She was Eurasian, and at 18, a year away from womanhood. I'm adept, she said. You'll find me skilled beyond all others. Logan ignored her, gesturing to an older girl with red hair flowing along her back. She was swan-white with deep-lashed eyes of coral. You, he said. The girl glided in his direction, the thin silk of her gown clouding behind her. Not me, she laughed, linking arms with the blue-gold blonde.